All right, so we're recording this right after
So
E3.
that was a good E3. It's so
Mm-hmm.
good. I enjoyed Bandai Namco. They were my favorite this year.
I didn't watch it. How was that?
There was they talked about like a game that no one cared about and then stopped. So it was like 30 minutes of nothing. They talked about one game and then the stream stopped. So,
What?
yeah. What was the game, Olivia? Yeah, they talked about House of Ashes for like 30 minutes and then like, yeah, so this is House of Ashes. We're going to talk in circles about it's a game and it's coming out and it's connected to another game and then that's it.
What if one day there was like an E3 presentation that was just DSP jacking off,
Oh
and
my
then he looked at the
god.
camera and says, "Oh, we're going. Oh, right. Oh, we've been going."
Uh so I think we've already talked about E3 in our personal lives, but like
Yeah,
how'd you feel about it?
Majority of
I
it
was
wasn't good.
happy.
I mean, I feel like in reality we should have expected it to not be good.
Nothing. I going with zero expectations, and you won't be disappointed.
Oh, I was still disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
I
Uh,
was still disappointed.
I was cool with Nintendo's. I don't, like it was kind of nice doing that recording with Stuart because he got Metroid and SMT5, which was just like obviously really big for him.
Yeah, man.
Uh, and because like I feel like those are the two big things, and I'm like I would consider both of those a positive, even though I don't have investment in either of them.
Do it.
Although it was funny watching the SMT5 trailer because of the series. I recognized a couple of the characters on screen, like they had Slime.
And that's it.
Slime is my waifu, if you guys remember. I've said that multiple times. And then they have, and then Metro. The Metroid game looks cool. I've never played a Metroid game before,
I'd
but it
recommend
Really?
looked
it.
cool.
So I know you said we're not doing any more blind playthroughs, but can we do a blind playthrough of Metroid? I will help you Super Metroid
Uh,
at least Super Metroid.
I just,
I will do everything in my power to make sure you don't fuck up.
I'm just so fucking bad at video games that it's a bad idea for me to go in blindly. Because Mario 64, I've hit a point where it's just like I'm really struggling to get through it, and that is not a blind playthrough.
To be fair here,
Um,
Mario 64, it it holds up, but it also kind of doesn't. So like,
yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. Here's the thing. I kind of agree more with you now with what you were like. This started back in the fucking Sonic Adventure Let's Play. I kind of agree with you now. It took me a while, but I'm like, yeah, playing this game, I kind of see where you're coming from. The only reason I had so many doubts is there are people who have fucking mastered that game. They make it look so easy, and those are the
yeah,
people I see play it. They make it look like the smoothest game ever made. You know.
yeah,
Um. So, but like, yeah, there's like parts of it. Like, I feel like if I like played it more, even more growing up, and I was also like somewhat skillful at video games, I probably would be able to get past the parts that are fucking me up constantly.
yeah.
Ooh.
Uh, I don't know if you want to have this conversation here or if I've said enough,
We
but
both probably made our case. The only reason I'm talking about now is because my opinion has updated a bit.
well, like I
Um,
mean, I can see exactly what you're saying. It's just the problem is it's not even just a you thing. It's just those people have been playing. Like somebody can make Street Fighter or Fighting Street, depending on how nasty you are, look smooth, but that doesn't mean it's a good game.
mhm.
The only difference is Super Mario 64, regardless of it not holding up to 100%. Does it's still a good game? It's still a great game.
Yeah, I mean, I still like it a lot. Um, I also like being able to complete a game, but I'm not gonna when there are plenty of people who can beat it, I'm not going to hold the game responsible for that.
Yeah,
Oblivion, my playthrough of that has also been pathetic, and I played that game hundreds upon hundreds of hours growing up. And to be fair, I picked a character class I don't know a lot about, but I have just displayed so much of a lack of understanding. I've actually learned so much about Oblivion on the newest playthrough of it.
I I
There was shit
think
about that game I never actually understood because I would go in as a fucking like a guy with a heavy axe and just fuck shit up, and that's how I knew how to play the game. And I got good at doing that, but I didn't even really pay attention to stats or anything like that.
so. I think realistically, it's not that you suck at games. You also have to
I think
remember
I suck
that
at
you
games.
well, you're also playing this on a Let's Play, and you're able to look back at it You actually you have to look back at it unless you is somebody else editing for you. Or
The
are you
only
doing all your
series
thing?
I don't edit is Minecraft, and that's why there hasn't been an episode since the last one I made.
Okay. So yeah, that's my point. Is you have to literally rewatch it. So like it's not that you suck. It might be. It might honestly be. I'm just not gonna say
Yeah,
it
I'm
because
bad.
I don't feel like that's fair for me to say.
I did okay with
But
Adventure, except for when I got really drunk. But when I wasn't drunk, I was playing that game just fine. I beat Big really quickly, which I was happy
yeah,
about because I was being really cocky about that.
I feel like if you're doing a let's play on a game that you haven't played like a million times and mastered, it's kind of hard. You know.
At least I wasn't even that shitty at that game once I actually figured out what to do as the werehog. But it's like all the hub world shit. I'm like always blindly running around, and I probably should just be like store and have a walkthrough on standby. Um, I've
Yeah.
started doing that for Oblivion, where I'll like pull up walkthroughs and that just makes it go by so much quicker. I'm always afraid that I have to do a Google search that's gonna fuck up the flow of everything, but all it really does is prevents me from running around aimlessly for 30 minutes.
I've literally been
Yeah.
doing Google searches throughout this entire playthrough.
Yeah. I don't think it's a big deal. I really don't think that should be an issue, especially in a more complicated game. Like you probably don't need a walkthrough for Sonic Adventure or something like that, but
Yeah.
Were you referring to
know
me?
where I
I'm
was
sorry.
no.
I mean,
I wasn't throwing shade.
I mean, you're right. I don't think anybody needs one.
How's male student's grandma?
that's a good question.
Because last time there was like
bro,
a fear
she's
she
doing-
like collapse.
Yo, dude, now she's doing kick flips and ollies.
You know, it's been bugging me for a while now. Don't you think this fog is really weird? You don't think? No, that couldn't be it. Ah, I don't want to go home. Fog?
You don't go home.
There's fog? Are you
I-
foreshadowing something, male student?
He also might be talking about the fog of his life now that his grandma's gone. He doesn't want to go home.
His memory is getting foggy.
I don't know if his grandma's dead or if she's just still in the hospital and home
Nah,
has
I
become a
told you,
negative
dude.
place.
I told you, dude. She's doing kick flips and ollies, man.
And it's bugging him. He wants her to fucking stop.
Yeah. She just won't stop. He's like, Grandma, I want snacks. And then she's like, you want me to do a pop shove it?
So, I guess E3, because we did. I mean, I know you were starting to bring it up, Chris.
Oh, because I was an idiot and I watched all of it.
I only watched Nintendo's. We did our Mackle and Zach recording on it, and I got really excited over the freaking Mario Party thing. So I was like, oh boy, another shitty Mario Party game. And then I was like, wait a second, these are the ones that I like. And I felt very nostalgic seeing all those old mini games remastered.
Yo,
I am wondering which map they bring back from 3. I really hope it's just I know it's the first one, but I really hope they bring back the snow map.
Yeah.
From Chilly Waters is what it was called.
I honestly, as much as I want to be excited for Mario Party, I don't have people that'll play it. Luckily, it's online, so that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, I'll play Mario Party Fall. Fuck it.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I called dibs
hell
on
yeah.
Rosalina, though, so...
No, I'm Rosal. I'm just playing.
Which maps?
Probably-
Okay, I'm looking at
Probably
the
be
thing.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, they did a whole like treehouse thing on this. I gotta watch that later.
Oh yeah, you didn't watch that?
No, I was busy that day, but I know the one space themed level where there's like a fucking Shy Guy cop. I remember that one from Mario Party 2 because I never played Mario Party 1, but I played Mario Party 2 a lot. Which maps did they have? I want to know. I want to just see which ones they're bringing back.
I should probably just buy Mario Party so that so I don't look like a fucking gremlin that only plays RPGs and fighting games.
I get someone not being into Mario Party. I actually do dislike the newer games. I've tried.
Oh no, they are.
Like
they're
them.
not. They're not that good.
And I did go in with an open mind because I wanted to like them, but I didn't. Even Mario Party 8 was pretty fucking boring. 7 my friend Nick had. That was the last one I actually enjoyed. for the GameCube, I did like Mario Party 7.
I mean, the GameCube ones were good. I think I haven't played them in decades, so
I grew up with
Which was
4,
the one that put them in a fucking car? Which one was that?
9, and
I think
10.
that was the one on the Wii. Yeah,
Didn't 10 make it optional at the very least? Like 9, you had to be in the car.
No.
10, it was a. Oh, you had to in
I
10
think-
as well.
was it 11 or 10 that had like another, like they had the amiibo one that was like
That was
practically
10.
just regular Mario Party. Okay, yeah.
8 had
I think-
one map that I liked. 8 had one map that I thought was fun. Super Mario Party was pretty fun. I played that with my
straight
friend
up-
Lauren.
I straight up love how there's only 2 people in the world that I know that like Mario Party, and one of them is you, and then the other one is my friend Brittany.
Oh, okay, I guess I fucking hate Mario Party to you then.
I'm talking about to the extent where they remember levels.
Oh, I fucking adore 2, 3, and 7 are the one. I never played 4, 5, and 6. I'm sure that they're good. 1 I never played either, but I know that one's pretty similar to 2.
Yeah.
They add like 2. They started to add stuff, and 3 they started to like make a new game out of it.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry.
It
I don't know
was-
shit about. See, I got Mario Kart was what I was into. Mario Kart and Smash. So like, I totally missed Mario Party.
I know
3
next to nothing about the
was-
one on the Wii.
You know who the final in like the fucking story mode? Who the final villain in Mario Party 3 is?
It's Waluigi.
Bowser.
Yeah, it's Waluigi because it wasn't one of
Oh.
his. It wasn't like his first game, but it was one of his first games. I gotta help. You're a girl.
You're a girl!
She'll appreciate hearing that after her entire story arc.
Mm-hmm. Start throwing rocks at her.
I actually do like the Tekken fighter a lot. Like I said, I'm not going to complain about Smash Fighters anymore because it's. I heard someone make a very good point. It's a celebration of fighting games. Just enjoy the ride. These are DLC characters, and they also gave me Banjo. So,
And besides,
but I actually do really like Tekken. I have played Tekken. I
and
suck
besides,
at it.
with Kazuya, there's now 85 characters. So stop
Also-
complaining, people.
Also,
Also,
fuck all y'all. Y'all keep complaining about this people not taking it as a fighting game, and then when you add fighting game characters, everyone starts to freak out. So I mean, just let them be.
Yeah, it's like I think that Smash Bros. Is supposed to be a more party themed fighting game, and I think it's also supposed to like as Ultimate especially, and they keep calling it a celebration. I don't think you have to take it that seriously. I was feeling bummed out before they put Banjo in because I felt like it was like going back to Ultimate. It was like Pac-Man was the last character they announced that I got really excited about. Like it was just like you got to give me a win somewhere. You got to give me something, and then they did, and I was very happy.
Well, it's funny because like, I think the only character that I'm not happy with is Byleth. Not saying that I'm not happy that Byleth is in the game. I just am upset that Byleth wasn't in the game to begin with. Like, that they took a DLC spot. They should have just been in the game, period.
Probably. I mean, isn't Byleth like somewhat similar to the other Fire Emblem characters too?
Nah,
No.
really.
not
okay.
not in the slightest. Byleth basically, he/she does have the sword, but it extends out into like a chain, and then she
Yeah.
also uses the great weapons. So she got a spear, she got a big ass hammer, and a
Yeah, look at
big
that.
ass bow.
As an outsider who doesn't play as them very often, to me, Ike, Roy, and Marth all felt very similar. And then Lucina is actually just a clone fighter, like a
Yeah.
not a they don't even call it that anymore. Echo fighter.
Echo Fighter.
The-
yeah.
But then
it makes
Robin
sense
did feel
story-wise.
different. Robin felt different. Yeah, but Robin felt different. Robin was
I
like
mean-
the first one that actually felt different.
Well, I mean, to be fair here, Roy does feel different because he's not
Oh.
really reliant on a sword. He feels more like Cloud does, but you know.
God damn. Okay,
Tekken's fucking fun. It just gets like it got really creative with the characters you could fight as. Like, you can fight as a fucking kangaroo if you want.
So context on what I was just doing. This walkthrough talked about the Fox stuff. It said, hey, after you accept the request, go to the shopping district north. Instead, I should have been in the south, which is north. Which, alright, that makes fucking sense, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Well, I had to do this during the daytime, so, oh well.
Yeah.
I was just standing there just like, wait a minute, why can't I do things. Where are
So I mean,
things?
to be honest though, E3 was pretty. The Nintendo one was cool. Um, I definitely love Metroid. That was the thing that made me
Oh,
cream
I
hardcore.
I absolutely love that, especially because it was like, hey, let's tease Dread like 19 years ago, then cancel it, and now we're bringing it back.
It,
Wait,
With a release date for this year.
oh, that's beautiful. Like, uh, Metroid: Samus Returns, the remake for 2, that one
was
was really
beautiful.
good. I absolutely loved how they made Ridley the secret final boss.
I'm 50-50 about it.
Um,
Me,
I was editing. Go ahead. Sorry.
Me, it was just like I already played the original, and it's like, oh,
Same.
okay, so chill, just get back. Then all of a sudden, fucking Ridley comes out of nowhere, and it's just badass music. Really test your skills.
I was
Yeah,
editing episode 40 last night, and the only reason it's not up on YouTube right now is because my fucking program keeps crashing.
It's all good.
But it was kind of perfect timing because I made it to a part where we started talking about E3, and you just said, "I hope they announce SMT5," and then it just like spliced in footage of you reacting to SMT5 right after that.
Nice.
yeah. I Going back to Metroid. I'm sorry. I also love how you're kind of hunted in this one.
Oh, I do too.
I liked the. Is it the SAX? Is that what that is? Infusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved how that thing did it. It didn't do it a lot. Like as a kid, I was afraid it would before I understood how games work.
I
But
watched. I have a habit of just like watching people's reactions, and Pro Jared mentioned like it. He was I think a bit annoyed or like not a fan of you being hunted down because he said this was the third time, and he gave the examples of the
is
SAX
it?
and Dark Samus, which for me is just I don't fucking care.
Well, they don't really hunt you down to the degree that this thing does. I, at least I don't think so. It's a mechanic that they've been working on, but
I have no. I haven't played Metroid Prime 2, but I can back.
homie,
I would love
you
to
need to.
eventually. I will get to it. I don't have it. I want to get it on
Oh,
GameCube
okay.
or get it on the Wii, but I can
Get the Wii version.
Okay.
Technically, I mean, get them both. Don't talk to me about Metroid. I love Metroid. Is one of my fucking. That is my shit.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, I can speak for SAX is that it doesn't do it as much. Wait a minute.
No, it doesn't. It's it. I mean, just Metroid's a series that is just straight up. And I don't want to say this because it makes me sound like a fucking hipster, but Metroid is underrated for how much
it most
love
certainly
and
is.
effort, for how much time and effort they put into that shit.
It most
man.
certainly
Like, that-
is. I remember
those
back
things-
on the Wii days where it was like, hey guys, the top 3 Nintendo products is Mario, Zelda, and Metroid, and now it's not because the fucking Wii U decided, hey, we're not gonna, and the Wii to an extent, hey, we're not gonna like make most of our IPs. We're just gonna mainly focus on Mario spin-offs, which is fine.
Yeah, right.
It's just,
Like, I mean,
where's the variety?
yeah. Like, I mean, because like I fucking thought like I was just gonna have to wait longer for Metroid Fusion, not Fusion Prime. I'm fucking sorry. I thought I'd have to wait. I'm excited. That's why I'm fucking up right now.
You're all good, dude.
But
if I talk about SMT5, I'll be the same way.
yo, okay, but about that though, fuck yeah.
I saw like more live streams about it from Japan. Apparently, there's going to be a little bit over 200 demons.
What the fuck, dude? That's dope. I just am fucking excited about it. I'm really happy though because now due to Persona's popularity, there's an actual chance that Shin Megami might finally get that same love in America
I hope so too.
because I feel just like with Nocturne and stuff, it's a little bit of a harder game. I have not played it on the easy mode yet, and I don't think I will. But
I mean,
I
I've been told you can what the hell is it? Auto attack Matador, and you'll be fine.
okay. See, I think that I feel like, and this is gonna sound shitty, but I feel like if a game allows that option, like Persona or Shin Megami Tensei and you've never played it, I would recommend playing on normal, but if it is too difficult, to play on the easy setting only so that you can experience it. Because those Persona and SMT are so worth it in the end. And I haven't played that many SMT games, but I feel that way though. The ones I've played, I just fucking love.
I got to the point where I just recruited Dante on my team
Dope.
from Devil May Cry, and I'm just like, holy shit, it's Dante from the Devil May Cry
Devil May
series.
Cry.
My brother was a huge Advance Wars fan, so I did recognize that. But I am really excited about the fucking WarioWare game.
Oh, me
Yeah.
too, dude. Hell yeah.
I
I have.
love WarioWare.
I was able to track down
I like Rhythm
physical,
Heaven, too.
a physical copy of WarioWare Gold on 3DS because I think that was like a digital only for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. That's coming in the mail next week.
I'm straight up dope. I'm not dope. I'm excited about WarioWare. Because one of my best friends is into it a lot, so like it makes it makes playing games easier when one of your friends are into it. And I just straight up adore WarioWare like I adore Rhythm Heaven. So
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, Rhythm Heaven, I think it's just like one of the most charming games in existence.
Oh hell yeah.
I think it's like Animal Crossing levels of likability. I remember because me and Zach didn't do 2020 because there wasn't big E3 direct. It is a tradition on the Movie Maker channel, just like the Oscars, that me and Zach do E3. Definitely on a smaller scale. There's no like heavy editing. I'm definitely going to do some funny editing when you came into the call. Sorry about that, by the way. We locked
it's all
it
good.
so people couldn't get in, but your passion was so strong that Discord just completely disregarded the rules for you.
No, it's just because I'm the only person that has actually gone.
It's like with recording in session, you're allowed to join anytime you want. That it's pretty open. But if there's a lock on it, that just means okay, we're recording a Mackle and Zatch because we don't let people randomly join for that. Next time for E3, I will ask you because I should have asked you about that because
Michael, I love you.
Games.
Michael, I love you, but I'm always at E3, so I can never do it.
Well, you weren't this year.
Yeah, no, right? The one year you did, the one year I could have done it. Nah, it's all good.
For fortune. What the
You
fuck?
can be our man on the inside. We'll the camera will cut to you.
I could be
Saying,
like
hello,
the
Mackle and
asshole.
Zatch.
I could be the asshole at the Microsoft event that's actually like talking to you guys while it's going.
Go up to Jeff Keighley and pull an Angry Joe.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, but yeah.
What I was gonna say, real quick, is because this is what I was saying originally. Is 2019 and 2018 we got the Ultimate announcement, which was really exciting.
Yeah.
2019. Here's the thing. I don't remember being that excited about much. Now, to be fair, I didn't have a Switch yet at that point, so I would have been less excited. But it's like Banjo was a huge deal to me. But aside from that, I guess Dragon Quest coming to the Switch was a big thing, but I think that was already known. People knew that was going to happen already.
Yeah.
And then it was just they showed off Animal Crossing, which cool. I like Animal Crossing, but it's honestly, I gotta say, out of all of the ones that I've owned, I think this newest one is the one I got sick of the quickest.
Yeah, Animal Crossing. Yeah, it has a lot less to do.
I actually think it has more to do in terms of customization, but I just think it lost a lot of its personality.
Oh, it
feel
did.
like it has.
They keep
it did.
so fucking friendly. And here's the thing: you don't have to make it as mean-spirited as the GameCube one.
Oh, definitely.
But but you ran out of dialogue after talking to a character 2 times.
Yeah, they're all eye candy now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna argue this one. I'm sorry for arguing. Why do I always have to fight with you, Michael? Why do you do this to me?
What's wrong?
I will argue that even though this one has more customization, it also feels like it doesn't have as much. It has a lot of customization, but not a lot of choice. For instance, in the other games, you're actually able to go to the cities. You're able to,
there should be
there's
more
always
stores.
more stuff. Yeah, there's more stores.
There should be more events.
You were actually able to do more with your house, like in the 3DS one. You were able to make it into like a tiny castle. It wasn't like a real castle, but you could.
I didn't know you couldn't do that in this one.
Nope, you can't do it unless they patch it. for all the stuff that they allow you to do, it really doesn't feel like they do allow you to do that much
It
stuff.
feels like they're adding on to it still, but that's just the thing. Because of the way games are now, they can just keep updating it rather than trying to release a completed game.
So I don't think I
Uh,
got to talk to you guys about this, and I don't. So I'm going to talk about it because it's technically E3 related, even though you didn't watch it. What the fuck was Square doing?
Oh my god.
I
I
Like,
watched
no, don't
Donkey's video
it
today where
legit
he showed the
made me
Final
upset.
Fantasy stuff.
don't get me wrong. Guardians look pretty dope. I'm sorry, I like it. It looks cool.
I'm here to fight chaos.
But what the fuck was that shit? I mean,
They really did not meet. They really didn't need to spend like 20 or however minutes on Guardians.
hey guys, we're gonna re-release Final Fantasy on phones and Steam. We already have it on Steam, but we didn't fuck this one up.
I actually looked at some of the sprites that they showed off. It looks really watered down.
Is it?
Yeah, I
Okay,
fucking forgot about the stupid fucking loser again. Whatever.
Was it the Fox?
Yeah, the Fox guy. I went to Naruto because I have like a million things in my mind right now.
Yeah.
Fox man.
Okay, so you'll learn a lot that when it comes to gaming. I have a lot of games that are my jam, but Final Fantasy is another one. And I mean, I think that's clear through these Let's Plays.
Really?
But I don't know why the fuck they. I mean, I know why they did it,
Money.
and I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I know exactly why they do what they're doing.
Money.
No, it's because is it
You've
Nomura,
got
Olivia?
to
That's
have
what it is?
Money.
It's because Nomura is a fucking galaxy brain, is the nice way to put it.
That'll get people talking.
Stuart and Chris, you can answer this too. You're in charge of next year's Square Enix Direct, their next conference. The only thing they have ready is a Nostalgia Critic video game for the Game Boy Advance, and you have to keep the presentation going on for 2 hours. How do you pull this off?
Just let the stream run after I walk off stage.
I mean,
You have to
I'll
stall for
play
2
it,
hours.
Keep
and then like
like, I keep-
5 minutes in, I'm gonna shoot myself in the head.
And then SpongeBob comes out with a mop and everyone cheers.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Or Chris comes out with a mop and everyone cheers. Because you guys are doing it together.
yeah, I guess. No, we have to get Doug to come up on stage like Keanu
God damn it.
for Cyberpunk.
That was a very sad time.
Oh, why was it a sad time?
Just the whole build up for Cyberpunk.
Right? I mean, okay, so hear me out. They had a booth and they were giving out like Cyberpunk jackets.
Oh my god.
Like it was they're not like real leather, but they were giving them out, and then like they stopped. Like they couldn't hold them out anymore. Like when Dragon Quest came out, they gave out shirts and shit like that. But these were like these pleather jackets based off Cyberpunk, and I was so mad that they gave them all out. And then I kind of realized now, thank God thank God I didn't.
Damn.
I mean, it's not like Cyberpunk is a bad game. It's just it was kind of a shit show.
I for some reason I guess it wouldn't allow me to play on my gamepad, so I can only do keyboard and mouse. There was too many buttons for me. I couldn't do it. I'm probably a wimp, but I just couldn't do it.
They wouldn't let you play with controller?
The one I had, it wouldn't.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm not like calling you out, shit, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Then again, it's been like months since I last played it. I'm trying to see who I think like I could just easily upgrade Naruto's right now.
yeah.
Do I have it equipped? This whole playthrough or session right now is just me going.
Hold on, wait. Don't you have the Fox to do?
I already did it.
Okay, cool.
I already talked to what's his face.
But yeah, anyways, I feel like the whole thing with is that Nomura has a fucking galaxy brain and he needs to stop doing shit. Like they need to stop putting him in charge. He's like Hideo Kojima, of where if you put him in charge, it's going to be batshit. Not even if it's not. It's going to be. It could be good. It could be bad. But you know, it's always going to be a batshit production. There's always going to be something crazy with it if you let them take the charge.
Yes.
I just wish they showed off maybe just a little bit of 16.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that supposed to come out this year too?
I have no idea, to be honest. Probably
But
not
people keep
now.
Well, people keep saying it's supposed to, and I think that's why they didn't show it this year, because I guess they want to keep fucking secrets, I guess.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about the, what the hell was it? Final Fantasy Origin.
I am absolutely worried about it.
I mean, it's kind of weird how they chose 3 people for Warriors of Light instead of the usual 4.
Or, yeah.
Maybe Garland was the 4th one and he went rogue or something. I don't know.
Do you know what, the Origins is, right?
Yeah, isn't it just a prequel or an alternate universe of it?
It's a shitty alternate universe of 1.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
I know that because Garland.
Yeah, right.
I can make a stupid fucking model.
It is
Wow.
in the code, isn't that what that just said? Or did it say you could work at the hospital?
Yeah, but I already did that. Like, I already, maxed out that thing, so there's no reason for me to go back there ever.
Yeah,
Nanako's-
that nurse can go fuck herself.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, no! Learning!
You're still alive. But for sure by now you'd be a puppet too.
What desert was the found in?
Uh,
What did you guys think?
Kalahari.
Technically, I could just pick out any random answer now. Because I already fucking maxed out my knowledge.
Kalahari. Can you lose knowledge?
No. But... it's
What if
the...
you sniff glue?
That'd be an interesting mechanic. Sniff glue, lose points. Have that on the back of the box for Persona 6. Sniff glue, lose points. Oh, it's fucking raining. God damn it.
People too, you can get really buff and then literally destroy it all by just eating food nonstop and just continuously doing it. Then your character gets really fat.
It'd be great in Persona 6 if there was an option for you to just start screaming during school.
Yeah, turn it. You have to push a button to turn it off. Keep it over and over.
Just
No,
going.
like the teacher asks you a question and then you just scream. But yeah, anyway, Square sucked. I was
Yeah,
hoping for at least something more on Dragon
It
Quest.
really did. I mean, I guess to be fair, they already showed off Dragon Quest like a week or so.
That's cool.
Yeah.
See,
They have that going for them.
they definitely did a week ago, but I would have loved it if they confirmed or not if 10 is coming to America.
That's a really good point. That is a really good fucking point. Just
It's like, I mean, look, man, that sounds like a game that you made to piss off Americans. Like, straight up, just piss them off.
just
Because,
ruffle
like,
their
we
feathers.
yeah, because we're never gonna get 10. I love it, but we're never gonna get it. So,
Hey,
like,
look at that guy.
yeah. But yeah, we're never
What?
gonna get it. And
I mean, to be fair, it took a long ass time for us to get Phantasy Star Online 2, and then we did it.
yeah, it's coming to that point of where, like, there's been so much story in 10 that you'll never truly catch up in its lifetime. Kind of like Final Fantasy 14, where if you start it, if you want to start it with a group of friends, you can make it. But you know, it's
What do you-
asking a lot.
What do you guys think your like the most disappointing game-related announcement you ever heard in your entire life was? Because I actually know what mine is.
Oh, I know what mine is. I know what mine is for sure.
That's a good point.
I'll say mine while you think of yours, Stuart, and then Chris can say his. Mine, I actually really like the game Fantasy Life for the 3DS. I thought it was a very charming and fun game. And then they announced the sequel as a phone game, as an app. And it's literally called Fantasy Life 2. They're not even like trying to say like Fantasy Life Puzzle or something like that. It's Fantasy Life 2, and it's on the fucking phone.
And then I think they pissed off people saying like, "Go fuck yourself if you wanted this on consoles."
Right.
It's like not. It's just so fucking lame. Don't call it 2. Do what fucking Dragon Quest is doing with like the Eraser game. Don't fucking call it a sequel. Anyway, Chris, what's yours?
So when Capcom decided to be sorry, I'm sorry, blank that out.
Is this going to be Mega Man?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
X-
Mega Man
is-
Legends. No, Mega Man Legends 3. Fuck everyone for that one. Hey, we don't man, we don't have the there's no interest in this shit. Like I mean, I still get surveys to this day from Capcom asking if we want this. Yes. Yes, we fucking do, please. Get my boy off the moon or keep him on the moon. I don't give a shit. Just give me a game.
See, not like when with Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, I was like young and dumb enough to not be upset about that. I had fun playing that game. That was more of like disappointment that I had later in the years, or it's like think when I was like actually saw the fucking JonTron video, saw what other people said about it, and learned what could have been with fucking Banjo and Conquer, because I had no idea. But like an in the moment disappointment definitely goes to Fantasy Life 2. I thought with like Mega Man, you were going to be talking about that fighting game where they used that like really weird version of him.
Oh, Tekken versus Street Fighter.
No,
Street
it's
Fighter Cross
probably-
Tekken.
okay. I was about to literally like correct you right there and get angry.
My boy,
Start
look,
throwing
they're
things.
still working on Tekken versus Street Fighter. Just saying. Haha.
Yeah, okay, they are. They surely
Yep.
are.
They sure are.
They surely are.
Yep. Haven't you played Tekken 7? They're clearly trying their hardest.
Stuart, do you have your answer?
Part of me just wants to say it was either like Triforce Heroes or Metroid Prime Federation Force.
Saying like an
Really?
announcement, because there's games I've played where I was like, oh, this is a bad game, and I was excited for it. I mean, like, just the second they announced it, you were like, fuck you.
I can't think of anything because it was just the aftermath of it was, I think it was the same person or maybe two different people that talked about, hey, the reason why we have 3 links instead of 4 is that a totem pole is too tall for 4 people, so we decided to make it 3. And people were saying, yo, it's because the 3 goddesses. And I remember thinking, no, you fucking idiots. It's because of the fucking totem pole shit. And then in Federation Force, they spent like 5 or 10 minutes at the end of like one of their Nintendo Directs explaining to people, hey guys, we actually had this in mind since the DS. And that was during a time with nothing.
Absolutely no Metroid.
Absolutely nothing.
Like, the thing is that they kept like trying to tell us that this was what they were planning forever, even though clearly it wasn't.
I think other stuff that would come to mind would be like Mega Man crossover, the Japan only game.
Yeah. It's coming to America. Supposedly.
Allegedly.
Oh, okay. So my most recent one is one that people do not give a shit about, and that is that we're not getting anything else for Zelda's 35th anniversary. And I know that everyone's gonna tell me to be fucking patient because we're getting Breath of the Wild 2 and we're getting Skyward Sword and all that garbage. But like, let me remind you, for the 35th anniversary of Zelda, the only thing we're getting is a Game & Watch
Hey.
and the 25th anniversary game.
More than what Sonic's given you.
Boy, look. I like Sonic a lot, but it's not on the same level of
Oh, my
Zelda.
alarm's going off. Yeah, hold on.
Michael's alarm is going off right now, and just a huge
Yeah.
explosion just went off.